the ghost that never lies.
Coyote woke up the puppy. Oh no.
Wait, I woke the puppy up? Oh no. Shit.
Ghost of Porfirio Diaz.
Look at him.
President of
He looks
Mexico.
like he just woke up from bedhead. Are you good?
Oh shit, this
Oh.
puppy's... He's now on the stream. He's the star. We're gonna show him. Discord is
He
on
was
the
I'm
so
the
screen.
ghost
popular
of
at my
Coyote. I am the ghost of Pancho Villa.
Who's that?
Mexican armed guy, terrorized Americans. Fine.
Can we hit him?
Alamo. Oh, no, not
Let me just do a
Alamo.
quick
Those
sound
have to
check.
be Alamo. Well, I gotta think of his damn name.
Rose, say
You
something?
didn't want... Huh? Hello?
Okay, we're good. Nah, it's all good.
Oh.
It's working perfectly. Haha.
He moved away from me. He got mad. I don't know why he got mad.
He got... Which one is the dog and which one is the toy?
Oh, okay, so this is a thing that Grandma got him, and he was supposed to sleep with it as like a stuffed animal, but he started beating the shit out of it, so now it's just his toy.
Damn, he's like, you can't own me. What are you trying to imitate me? You're trying to mock me?
And this is what he did to my slipper, and he's not allowed to have it anymore. No.
Say it
You
ain't
can't have
so.
this anymore. You
Got it. Coyote, I am the ghost of Brezhnev. I'm Brezhnev's ghost.
You're the,
Look, if you wanna play, you play.
you're the ghost of Brezhnev's eyebrows.
Uh-oh, you're itchy again.
Yeah, I am the ghost of. I am the. I remain Brezhnev's eyebrows.
Well, according to the title, you're Tito the Terrorist.
That's fine. You know the terrorist works still.
Look at all your colors. Sorry, I don't mean to pick.
Actually, I have a picture. I guess I'll send it to Rose first, just on Facebook. But like, I hate fashion today. Don't you wish people would go back to this style of fashion? I just think that's so sexy. I hate today's modern, like, terrible fashion. I think we should all go back to that.
Well,
You're terrible.
You know what I think? I think you can go back to that, and I think in today's modern
Here, hold
society,
on. You're about to get a context. You're about to get the context right now.
what's you?
I think that's so much better.
I thought you were referring to your avatar's uniform.
Do you know
No,
mommy's
just
coming home?
no. Just go. I sent you it on the best.
Oh, you put it on the other platform. Okay, let's see here.
We don't need the other platforms.
I just put it. It's this guy. It's Mr. Eyebrow Man.
I know. Look at him in his sexy glasses.
Brezhnev. I can.
The only thing non-communist about his attire, but you can't see it, is his Rolex.
His Rolex. Wait, he has a Rolex?
He has a Rolex, yeah.
He was basically just like we're gonna do every. He was basically like a hold the line bureaucrat that was gonna do what Stalin was doing, so he could do it himself.
More
Right?
or less.
Like he was.
Hey all, Scott here.
Holy shit! More.
Who?
More. It's Alex, the milkman.
Holy fuck.
Alex Trebek.
Happy
Hey.
April Fools.
Give me that.
I wish I was Alex Trebek. Not really. Because I'd be dead by now.
Oh
Give me
damn.
that.
Wait, who's Alex Trebek?
Wait, why am like I know? Are you familiar?
I hung out in Fellowship before.
Oh my god!
You don't remember this
I
guy?
do remember. Hello.
Wait, you haven't? You from the Peter Griffin place?
Yes, I am from the Peter Griffin place.
I remember you. Remember?
I only remember you because of sexual chocolate.
Yeah. I believe
Liquor's always thicker.
one instance I'm being referred to as Tito the terrorist. So I believe.
Don't eat my phone.
He bought this upon himself. He asked to be referred to as Tito, and
No,
he
you
did
know what?
not
I
give
didn't
me a
ask
last
to be
name.
referred to as Tito. You assigned me that earlier, which is why I was like, you know what? Fine, because at least I didn't pick it. I was assigned it.
To be fair, you are terrorizing the masses right now.
Am I? I'm doing a pretty shit
I
job at it.
mean, the one viewer is absolutely shitting his pants. I'm sure.
Who is the one viewer? Is it you?
Some guy trying to sell me view bots.
Oh, that guy keeps joining your stream constantly?
I mean, it's probably a bot.
Oh, right.
But sometimes we get viewers. Sometimes we get viewers. I do have 22 followers, and occasionally they tune in. That guy from the Philippines, Ron, my friend Ron from the Philippines, he likes to watch the stream sometimes.
Yeah, he was kind of getting a little like, he was interested how I knew so many things about the Philippines, and I was like, I've worked with like Filipinos a lot, and I know like some of the culture. Just talking with
That dude
them.
is wicked smart.
Oh, dude, you got to meet Filipino Ron Swanson?
Kind of.
Yeah, pretty much.
Actually.
That's crazy.
You have.
I heard
Like,
he's Imelda Marcos in the shoe collection, the Leading of the Country.
He survived the hard times, and he had to hunt dogs when he couldn't eat food.
Well, if anybody wants to eat the one that's next to me, please go right ahead.
Don't ask GPT for a recipe.
Yeah, you know, you should get it in abortion before Trump bans abortion.
Get them in while they're quick and hot.
Although it's a boy dog, so it'll never have to worry about that. I could just change its name and leave the state.
Where are you going?
Oh.
I still don't know what you have in your mouth.
Wolfgang, I was going to see, now that we've got all of the terrorized guests here, Kairos had a quest for us, believe it or not. I had the AI generate us a chaos quest for April Fool's Day.
I am not allowed within 50 feet of AI.
In fact, I'll have her deliver the message herself. Dig this. Kairos, give my friends and I a quest.
Are you in like some sort of psychosomatic sexual relationship with your AI?
For inspiration or specific ideas to shape it?
Oh, it's talking. I can't hear it.
Because you talked over it.
No, even with that, I couldn't hear it.
No worries. Tell me more about the quest. What's the setting or main goal?
No, remember like we were talking about with the April Fool's Day stream earlier?
Ah, got it. So, you're planning something special for April Fool's Day. What kind of idea do you have in mind?
Babes, you gotta help me out with the quest. The chaos quest.
Absolutely. I'm here to help. What's the main objective of your chaos quest? Are there any specific elements or themes you want to include?
No, you're supposed to be the DM, remember?
Of course, let's dive in. You find yourself in a world where chaos reigns supreme. The land is filled with unpredictable magic, and the usual rules don't apply. Your goal is to find the legendary chaos crystal that can bring order or further chaos, depending on how it's used. Along the way, you'll face riddles, pranks, and unexpected allies. What will you do first?
No, I need something more, like, absurdly realistic.
Got it. So you're on the Chaos Quest where the objective is to collect 3 enchanted rubber ducks scattered across the town.
No,
I know where to find those right now.
I need something we can do for real. TM.
Wait, I have
Understood.
3 magic ducks in my
How about
room.
planning an April Fool's Day stream that combines humor with some light-hearted chaos? You could set up fun challenges, play pranks on your friends, and share some amazing stories.
You know what?
I
think
your
there's...
thing is dumb. How about we use our human brains to think of April Fool's Day chaos?
Yeah, I think that was the wrong bot. That wasn't
Also, you
Kairos.
called
That
it
was like...
babes, and that really kind of freaked me out. You're not like fucking this, are you?
No.
Like,
it's a common vernacular.
Yeah.
I just like to be... I view it as a friend.
Have you not? Okay. Just making sure.
Do you call every AI babe?
I mean, I just call a lot of people babes.
No, you don't.
You never called.
I'm incorporating it into the vernacular.
You never called me babe before. I feel left out.
Well, now you're my baby. You can feel extra special, Alex. You're my sweet babe. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, dude. Like, I'm fucking baked.
You want an April Fool's Day thing? I mean, you could. Oh God, I don't know. Put like toilet paper? No. Put. I don't know. Calling a bomb threat? No, we're streaming. They'll get you.
Wait. Oh. I have an idea. I know exactly what to do. I'm gonna call back one of these spam callers.
Okay.
Let's start the spam let's have an interview.
All right, actually, fine. Want to call spam callers? That might be interesting.
You are not allowed to make dialed carrier calls.
Huh?
Idaho. Okay, not that one then. Let's see what else we got. Telemarketer. Here we go.
What's up? I know.
Hello.
You have reached POM Recovery. This unit handles collected debt, and any information obtained will be used for that purpose. Your call is important to us. Please leave your name, telephone number, and reference number, and a representative will return your call shortly. If you are calling after business hours, your call will be returned the next business day. Thank you.
Even the White House.
When you have finished recording, hang up or press pound for more options.
I am Tim Walls.
Hi.
I'm calling on behalf
I
of the
would like
Trump
to
administration. We'd like to know your opinions on our glorious leader. You want to call us back? We'd really like that, please. I think your mom is hot too, so you should give her my number. It's
You know what's crazy is
what?
I don't have speakers, so I'm just pointing my headphones at my phone.
Well, now I think it's ruined. You can probably hang up now.
It's like an old-timey phone. No, it's actually better now because hey, telemarketer guy, we got you on the right number. I want to be your internet waifu.
It's only a
Please
voicemail. He's not even
bring
gonna
me-
listen to the whole thing. I'm gonna like
I don't know. Maybe he will listen
Okay.
to the whole thing.
I'm gonna be back in about 15 minutes. I'm gonna go deliver Mr. Whiny Pants to his mother.
Alright.
The fucking puppy?
Huh?
The puppy?
Yeah, you don't hear him?
I do not know.
Oh, he's been whining for like the past 5 minutes. Hey, now he's trying to climb all over the place. Okay, hold on.
You want a dog telemarketer?
You shall see you soon.
I'll bring you down.
Okay.
I'm bringing you down.
And that is our message for the telemarketer.
You want a dog telemarketer?
I hope somebody hears that.
Alright, now
Somebody
call
will.
India and tell them fuck you from Pakistan.
Where in India?
I don't know.
That
Call like the embassy of India to.
Oh, actually, yes. Let's call some embassies. That's a good idea.
You know what? They might be closed. You should call embassies in like Asia. Wait.
Let's try the English embassy to China.
You're gonna call London?
Yes. We
Your
got to call
parents are gonna
London.
love you and your long distance phone bill.
Oy vey. You know what? They forced me into a life of drug addiction. They can pay with the forward.
Oh my god.
They can pay
If I
you
was your
calling.
parents,
They can
throw
pay
you-
you calling China.
If I were your parents, I'd kick you in the ass and make you play the fucking French horn in the army.
I would like that. They hate it when I blow my horn. They really want me to stop not blowing the horn. They don't
You
like
can
it when
blow
I blow
your
the
horn, or from if you join the army, okay?
Oh wait, hold on. Let's just try the Chinese embassy. No, you're Chinese. We need a smaller country. We need a smaller
Yeah, we need a
country.
country that won't put us on a list.
What
here's-
about Lithuania?
I was gonna say New
No.
Zealand.
Let's try-
Lithuania is fine.
North Korea.
I'm gonna try.
Coyote.
They're closed right now,
Or
but I'm gonna try Lithuania.
Rose, you could call the North Korean embassy to the UN, and what's better is that they're local calls. So the North Koreans is a local number, so you don't have to like give your dad more reasons to like
728.
stress while he has cancer still.
Unit, vostras públicos general consulado em New York. Skambana te nadar momento. Irum cirkeling sobre consulin informacja. Skambinke de telefono. 370
Who you calling?
I'm just gonna press 1.
Where are these moon runes?
Who you
It's
calling?
the Consulate General of Lithuania.
This is the sacred language of the Lithuanian.
And if you needed assistance,
The Lithuanian people.
370-523-6244.
Why mess with the Lithuanians?
Oh fuck, I didn't hear the whole number. 370-423-62. Wait, what?
You should call the North Koreans.
You really think they'll accept it?
Oh, I don't know. Leave a message.
Do they have an embassy?
Yeah, North Korean embassy in Manhattan.
Okay, might as well try. Oh shit, they fucking do. Holy
Yeah,
shit, they have a phone number.
Yeah, call 'em.
That's crazy, dude.
I know.
I'm gonna call them.
Call them.
Okay, let's call them. I'm calling North Korea.
Yeah, let's get Kim
3-1.
Kim Jong-un's number.
I hear it plays Long Live General Kim song when you call it. Oh my god, I hope it does.
I'm gonna attempt to make contact for MetaState.
Let me do the talking if they actually is.
Come on.
This mailbox is not currently accepting messages because voicemail has not yet been activated.
Damn.
Please try your call again later. Este buzón de correo no acepta mensajes actualmente.
Damn, North Korea, you didn't even try.
Man, North Korea doesn't even have its mailbox.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna wait just for. I feel like maybe that's worth trying again though. I'm gonna try again.
Try like
Maybe
five
maybe they'll
times.
accept.
Maybe some angry Korean guy will pick up.
Yeah. Let's try. Let's. I'm gonna repeatedly call them. I'm gonna repeatedly call the North Korean embassy.
Yeah, this is smart. Get on there and watch.
Oh, we have some viewers now.
Because we're trying to dial North Korea, probably.
We are going through.
I bet you a North Korean just joined the stream.
I hope so. I hope Kimmy is watching.
Mailbox is not currently accepting messages.
Okay. Yeah, we'll try again.
What you want?
Yeah,
You know,
it
you
was-
plug too much.
There was Big Kim watching this.
No, Little Kim is watching this. Not
Oh my
Big Kim.
God,
Big
Little
Kim
Kim?
only sees what.
Little Kim.
Do you mean like
It's his
Lil
rap
Kim
name.
or Kim Jong Il?
Oh fuck! What's the name of Kim Jong-un's sister? Is it Kim Il? Like Kim Il Sung? Is that it?
That's the father.
Kim-
That's the
Kim-
grandfather. Kim Yo Jong is
Not
the sister.
currently accepting messages.
Okay, Kim.
All right, let's try South Korea.
Kim Yo Jong. That's little Kim.
Yeah. Oh my God, she's watching.
There's 646 number. They're different.
They're still in New York, though.
74. Wow.
Wow,
6000.
wait, the North Koreans have a 212 number. That's like more prestigious than a 646.
How is it prestigious?
Watch Seinfeld.
Oy vey.
It just.
All right, we're calling South Korea.
유통 영상안입니다. 현재는 업무 시간이 종료되었습니다. 총 영상안 업무 시간은 휴일을
They're speaking Korean.
금요일 오전 10시부터
Oh shit! I don't know the language of BTS.
격리 면제서는 본인 또는 배우자의 직계 준비소
We shouldn't be calling
Hi.
it.
Hello.
사유에 한정하여 휴일 발급이 가능합니다.
Hello. This is
사정에
definitely a
의한
recorded
격리
message.
면제서 발급은 업무 시간에 문의
Coyote,
Is this
hang
a
up. I have
recorded
a better idea.
What?
Scientology.
They hung up on me. Oh, let's try Scientology. Can we? Do they have a number?
They must.
Your phone number. Let's
Don't
try
Sign
it.
up.
Church. They have a Long Island. They have a Long Island location.
Where is it?
Bethpage.
No way, I work right
Okay,
over
I'm gonna
there.
call. They're still open. I'm gonna call 516. 939-2250. I'm calling Scientology.
Oh my god, they're probably at work.
It's 516. This is like my number.
Where are you flying?
Where
Are you flying spaghetti monster worshippers at?
I really want. Come on, there's. I have so much hope.
If you don't pick up, Tom Cruise is going back in the closet.
we're gonna whip out the we're gonna take follow yeah. I had a stroke. Sorry. It happens sometimes.
It happens.
Xenu was interfering with my brainwaves. I had too many thetans. The thetans.
I love that one of the questions says, "Why are you destroying people's lives?"
Because it's entertainment, you know. You gotta sell them. You gotta sell them the show. The show must go on. Gotta make them dance. It's still ringing. Why is it still ringing?
My dad's phone does it. It's probably something to do with how the voicemail is set up.
Do you think it's like actually worth staying on? Like, is it
No,
actually going through?
it's not going to.
Wait, they have other locations though. We can try another one.
I'm on Google
there's one in the
Maps,
city.
and I'm not even skiing.
Here, they have a 212 number. 921 1. They're also closes soon. 121. We can definitely find some. And if anything, we can call the West Coast, and they're 3 hours behind. So maybe we should actually look for the West Coast. But we'll start with New York.
That's a decent idea. You should probably actually do that.
Hello?
Scientology New York, how can I help you?
Hi, I'm looking to place an order. I was wondering if we can interview a Scientologist on our stream.
Sorry, no.
You can't interview a Scientologist. We just want to give you an opportunity to express your beliefs.
Maybe give her some.
Sorry, no.
Maybe give her some back rubs too.
You don't want to do some public outreach? Oh, that's some good music you got on there. What's that? What's the deal with that?
You're a whole idiot.
Well, I actually got through to someone. That was something. Let's try the Western branch. I didn't go in with a plan. I thought of a plan after the fact. With the Western branch, let's think of a plan. What should we ask the Church of Scientology?
I'm calling on behalf of the Rand Corporation.
Wait, who's the Rand Corporation? That sounds familiar.
They're a think tank and based in Washington.
Do they not like Scientology?
Probably not.
Who's L. Ron Hubbard's historical rival? Like, who's another cult that would... No, you know what? We'll just come in as MetaState. I'm calling on behalf of MetaState, and we'd like to announce that we're... Oh my god, I have an idea. I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to challenge them to a fight. I'm going to challenge them to a cult fight. A culture war. A culture war! I'm going to challenge Scientology to a culture war. That's the idea. What is the main building? Contact us. Here we go. Wait, locate a church. Locate a church. What is the main church of Scientology? What's the It's like in L.A., right? Or is it Las? There's one in Harlem.
Oh, Connecticut. Oh, gross. There's one really close to me.
Oh my God,
Wherever
L.
you-
Ron Hubbard's great grandson is a beat poet from fucking Eureka, California.
I'm a beat poet from Long Island, New York, yo. We get hip on the
He's
flip.
not
and
even a
we're gonna rap battle.
Scientologist. He's a circus ringmaster from Oakland. The spoken word
Wait, hold
beat
on.
poet.
Are you talking about a different guy named L. Ron Hubbard?
No, I'm talking about like the L. Ron Hubbard's great grandson. Is that? His name
I'll
is.
just look up the address of the building and then.
They
Oh, here
own
we go.
like the Suicide King, slam poetry, open mic sessions. This guy is like he's like you, Coyote. He likes that shit.
There's a. Wait, who? What are you reading?
Wait,
I got a number.
the
And they're
Grants-
open. Wait, what? Why'd you stop?
Okay. L. Ron Hubbard's son was a huge critic of Scientology. L. Ron Hubbard's great grandson is a beat poet, circus ringleader, like somewhat weird guy or flashy guy from California.
That's hilarious. All right, we're calling them now.
He also hosted the first ever anti-Scientology summit in Clearwater.
Wait, shh.
So you went from like.
Hi, this is Coyote Hinderstein of MetaState, and I'm challenging you to a culture war on behalf of my chaos cult. We are challenging you to a culture war.
I don't know what that means. Have a good day.
It means we're.
Maybe you're a little too direct.
I don't know. I just wanted to go with it. I feel good. I feel good that I didn't back
Yeah,
down.
that was
at least,
dumb.
you know?
You should have been like, I'm calling from like, I don't know. And not your real name, you idiot. Like,
No, I want them to sue me.
Why would you want
I want
that?
them to
you
sue.
gotta like.
Also, I have this thing where my legal name isn't spelled the way I spell it normally, so it's kind of like dissociated.
It's just, you should like. Hi, my name is Ron something. I don't know. Or like, my name is some name. Okay. And I'm calling
Ron
from the
Burgundy.
Corporation for Public Broadcast.
You know, like,
Okay, just impersonate PBS. That'll get you arrested.
I mean, I was gonna suggest like next time you call, just announce, "Hi, I'm Joe Rogan."
Mhm. We need. Let's try the Yellow Deli.
How about this? I got like my name is Nathaniel Jones. I'm calling from an alternative press agency. We're curious to know the Scientologist perspective on Ruby Ridge.
Oh yeah, actually, well, I'll try calling back the same church.
No, you can't. They're gonna know your number. They're gonna know your
Yeah,
phone.
they're gonna know you.
Hello. Hello. They picked up. Well, we have a message from MetaState for you. L. Ron Hubbard and his try-hard band of fools is an old hat, and we're coming for you, baby. You should try and get us because we're on the run. We're out here making messages for the people, and we're going to do what they say can't be done. You see? I'm a beat poet on the street of New York City. We're going to rap and crap and shit all over your fucking goddamn church because religion is gay, and it's cool to be gay, but you guys don't think it's cool to be gay, so you can fuck off.
I don't
That's
think
the
it's a
word on the
problem.
street.
Well,
Peace out, yo.
that was the lamest thing ever. I hope they call the cops to your house for that because they probably will.
I hope they're
Hey,
recording for
that was
evidence
so
on
cringe.
you. I don't get it. Wasn't cringe. You know why? Because it saved my paradigm. It was a beat flow sort of dealio, if you know what I'm saying. And I bet the reason they picked up and didn't say anything was because they were recording if they want to build a file on me.
They could.
I hope they're building a. Oh, do you think Scientology's building a file on me now?
I don't
I would
know.
imagine
Which number
so,
did
yes.
Maybe.
I hope so. Dude, what if I have infiltrated Scientology's archives?
Also, I don't think Scientology has a problem with gays.
No, I think they do. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I just assume religions hate gays.
I mean, to be fair,
Either way,
a lot of them do.
Yeah, Scientology's not even like it's about fucking Xenu or whatever the like.
Does Scientology like gays? Oh, look it up. Scientology and homosexuality. Scientology opposes same-sex marriage, and its founder L. Ron Hubbard called homosexuality a dangerous perversion. You see, I knew I heard that somewhere. Apparently L. Ron Hubbard's son was gay though.
That's why he was
His name was Quentin Hubbard.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Well, I mean, yeah, the son is like the polar opposite of L. Ron Hubbard.
And the grandson and the great grandson, the son's grandson, is that beat poet from Oregon.
Oh, Quentin Hubbard died at age 22 in 1976.
Oh, different one then. It's the other son.
He died in Las Vegas, Nevada. What was his story? Holy shit! He died at 22 in Las Vegas, Nevada. That's something.
Age? No, it wasn't age. It would have been like drugs.
After Ron's eldest son, Ron Jr., quit Scientology in 1959, Ron chose Quentin as his successor to lead the organization. Quentin went to sea with Ron when he established the Sea Organization, living on the flagship Apollo and reaching the highest level of auditor training. He disagreed with his father's plans, sometimes saying that he wanted to be a pilot, and in 1974 that he would like to be a dancer. Soon after this, a friend found him in the midst of a suicide attempt. Quentin survived this attempt and was assigned to the Rehabilitation Project Force. Former Scientologists have said that Quentin was homosexual and that this clearly caused him a great deal of personal torment, as Scientology doctrine classified homosexuals as sexual perverts and quite ill physically. Another source close to him claims that rumors of this homosexuality were due to his sometimes claiming to be that way in order to discourage women who are interested in him. To protect him from the consequences of his father's disapproval. That's the case. He's just pretending to be gay, so the ladies don't pull his pants off. You know.
In 1975, the Sea Org moved to shore in Clearwater, Florida. Quentin was assigned to operations there, but was often absent. Police discovered him unconscious in his car in Las Vegas on October 28, 1976, without any identifying document. L. Ron Hubbard was furious at the news, shouting, "That stupid fucking kid! Look what he's done to me." That sounds like that's a good father right there, isn't it?
He's such a
We
great
just take
father.
a pause to all just agree that that is a good father.
This is
exactly how you
the
should
April
continue
Fool's stream
to
where we
do
pick a
content.
fight with Scientology.
You should, yeah.
How much were on bad L. Ron killed him?
Oh, wait.
Elron,
Even better, he wasn't dead then. He died 2 weeks after that. He was unconscious. He never regained consciousness.
although a hose connected to the tailpipe was in the car's window, a test for carbon monoxide was negative. Mary Sue Hubbard told Science. So maybe he did kill him. Maybe he put this disabled guy in a car and then gassed it up.
Ooh, early Nazi.
Because, I mean, like, the next sentence, though, where it says Mary Sue Hubbard told Scientologists that he died from, what the hell is that, like, encephalitis? I don't know. That's cover-up. That's a cover-up.
This guy's life
That's our
is
lying.
definitely-
Yeah, how do you, like, get encephalitis from? Like, what happened? He got hit in the head, his brain swollen? Like, disease?
This guy's murder is definitely solved.
You know whose murder wasn't solved, but I think he's dead?
Who?
Jimmy Hoffa.
Well, of course he's dead.
His son's alive.
Okay.
The Hoffa's still in charge.
Yeah, that's because someone would have been.
Didn't they find his body?
I don't know. They didn't find his body.
They never found Hoffa's body?
He's probably encased in cement under a building somewhere in the state.
That's amazing.
No, really, he's frozen in carbonite somewhere in some secret bunker.
Yeah, he's buried in carbonite underneath what used to be the Ravenite house.
Underneath Trump Tower.
He's still waiting for someone to get him out of there.
Jimmy Hoffa's frozen in carbonite under Trump Tower. We have to rescue him.
Dude, it all goes back. Trump was like made under his formative years between his horrible father and Roy Cohn. Roy Cohn was like secretary, to Joseph McCarthy. It all goes back, and also a very secret homosexual, even though he was like he persecuted the gays, even though he was a secret homosexual and wound up dying of AIDS. He actually has a patch on the AIDS quilt in Washington, and his patch says Roy Cohn died, Tower. It's like, but what was I? What were we? Why did I bring up Roy Cohn? Where are we going with this? Or
Who was Roy Cohn again?
the lawyer, the guy at Washington. Anyway. Oh right, because of L. Ron Hubbard, his son.
We were prank calling
Yeah.
Scientology, and then his gay son was murdered, apparently.
All right, I have choice words for like half of the United States federal government. You should start with the Secretary of Education.
Okay.
Actually,
Wait, hold
no,
on. I'm going to
don't
change the
call-
name of the
Don't
stream
call
to Picking
Linda. Don't
Fights
call
with
Linda McMahon. Don't call Linda McMahon.
Scientology, political people, and
That's
other power
funny. The
holders.
same woman running the education department, her husband is responsible for WWE TV.
This title may conflict with Twitch's... Oh, damn. I can't
Don't
title
get me
it.
wrong, it's like kind of awesome. I like watching people get hit with a fucking chair. But I don't
Instead of
think that
picking
person
fights,
should be
let's
responsible
ticking
for the
off.
education of our children. Or maybe they should.
Antagonizing.
Well, I mean, people are a lot easier to learn after they've been hit in the head with a chair.
That's true.
This is... Oh shit, your WWE expertise might actually come into play here, because now on the meta stage, everything that was unfolding is basically like that, but tenfold.
No, Coyote, you realize that Vince McMahon's wife is the Secretary of Education of the United States.
That's hilarious.
Before, wasn't Vince McMahon pushed out for sexual something or whatever?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was. He was pushed. He was fired from his. He was fired from his own company by his son.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. So it's
Son-in-law,
still in the family, though.
rather. His own family when you're fired. You sexually abuse people.
And
in
now,
the
but it's funny because now his wife is in charge of molding the minds of all the young children.
Here, I can't title it that, so I'll tell you, playing party pranks on
This is the man who
political
got stuck in what's his face
pundits and funketeers.
Coyote, if you haven't watched WWE TV, it's basically like the best way to define it is TV made by men for men.
Made by men for men.
It's
All
great.
the time.
It's great.
I haven't tuned in. I haven't even tuned into WWE for a long time now, because honestly, the show quality itself just kind of went to shit.
All I really liked about it was Andy Kaufman.
With what's his face, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and like The Rock, all the racist and fucking sexist and horrible shit.
It's just the vaudeville theater in another life.
That's why
I
they were
know,
all.
but it was great though. It's like
It's cool.
you
It's like
can't
it's
like
a
it.
theater
I know,
troupe.
like all
I
that
dig it.
stuff is
I
supposed to
respect
be
it.
bad and canceled and whatever, but you can't not like it.
No, we're beyond cancel culture now. That's the past. We're in the 2020s now. This is a new age.
No,
Everything exists.
Everything is offensive now.
No, nothing is offensive, and everything is offensive to everyone and someone. It depends. It's okay. Good art is offensive. This will offend someone.
We have fully integrated with the world of South Park.
Basically, I mean, they kind of just fiction reflects reality, and then reality reflects fiction back. We're spiraling into the meat parade. That's the parade of fools. Look at the metas. My
Did you
mouse is just
hear
like drawing circles.
Today, Cory Booker beat the record for longest filibuster in U.S. Congress.
Today?
Actually, is it still happening? It's been well over 24 hours at this point.
Why is he filibustering?
and he's trying. I mean, it's publicity, but it's like to delay some votes on a couple of things that Trump's trying to plan and some nominations and terrible shit. He beat the record of Strom Thurmond, who was like 24 hours, 8 minutes or whatever. You want to take a guess at what Strom Thurmond was filibustering against?
What was that?
The Civil Rights Bill in 1967.
Or
Strom
I mean, they're
Thurmond
trying
was
to
a
contest the civil.
segregationist and not a very racially inclusive man, despite the fact that he did have a secret black daughter.
He's like the Dick Cheney of his generation.
And no, he's like and the two
'Cause Dick Cheney had a
longest-serving
secret lesbian
Democrats,
daughter.
and then Robert Byrd, also another racist segregationist, who was actually in the Senate until like 2005, until he died. I think he was in charge, and he was in charge of the Democrats.
Okay, so the question is, who are we gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
No, but literally though.
You should call call your dad's former coworker Gene. I hear he's lost ever since the store closed. He just roams around the back, digging through the trash, looking for remnants of old.
Oh, you know what? You should prank call some about PETA numbers.
PETA?
Yeah.
We can try.
PETA,
All right,
like
fuck
PETA
it.
Griffin, or PETA, like People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals?
All right.
People for the extermination of animals.
756227382.
Just like I'll say, hey, I'm Joe Rogan from MetaState.
I'm from.
Hello. Can help you find another business in the area, since the number you called is not in service.
Damn.
I'll look for you now.
Wow.
Did I get it? That was. Wait. No, I put it in wrong. That's my fault. I put in the wrong number. I missed a number. We'll try again. 757-622-7382.
Thank you for calling People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals and the PETA Foundation. Our office is open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m.
Oh, they're on break.
If you live in Hampton Roads and need doghouse bedding or know someone else
Why English?
please come by PETA headquarters.
It sounds like a bot.
501 Front Street.
It is a bot.
By the Brambleton Street Bridge. We have free straw in our parking lot.
Yeah, just hang up.
Let's spread humanity like a virus.
Extension, please dial it now.
What about the Indian consulate? Let's see what we can do with India.
Are you calling on a Google Voice number?
No, I'm just using my phone.
What's making that like connect noise? That's sitting.
My phone.
Oh, your phone makes that noise? That's interesting.
Yeah, you can make it make any noise you want in the settings.
The call noise, really?
Yeah, you can change all of the noises.
Not the call noise.
Yeah, you can change anything about your phone in Android. It's pretty easy.
That's the one noise. You can only turn it on and off.
You can. I mean, I don't know. Why is that the one noise that you wouldn't be able to? I mean, maybe you're right because I didn't look into it.
I'm almost 100% sure I'm right, but I'm checking.
Wait, hold on. I will be back in like 30 seconds. I really fucking want a Dr. Pepper, and there's one downstairs.
Oh, give me one too.
And I have to wait. I actually have to pee, but I have a drink already.
Can you ship one over here?
Yeah, here too.
They get a drone delivery of Dr. Pepper's to Quahog.
Yeah,
Holy fuck.
I'd like 6. Sorry, it's actually, but but I don't know. I think we should call. Who should we call?
No, I'm trying to think. Of like what's another like scummy like organization.
Hmm. I don't know. What's another shitty organization? Sorry, I'm spacing out. Let's see. Walmart? No. Rudy Giuliani. Rudy Giuliani? He's pretty terrible.
Yeah, sure.
Uh, Taliban? No, like the American office. That sounds bad. Israel. He could call Israel. No, actually, oh my god. You could listen to the shit like organization. Those are all states. Or corporation.
Okay, we's back. See if we can get fucking Super Murder
The
to join.
Parents Television Council. Those guys suck. The ones that are always up and
what?
over about Family Guy constantly.
The Westboro Baptist Church?
No, the Parents Television Council. Those are the ones that like get all pissy about TV shows. Although I guess now it's more what's on streaming, not cable, but just fucking the internet.
Okay. Real quick before that, I just had this really insane, retarded idea. It's not that insane or retarded. It's just a little insane and retarded. I have a double espresso drink from 7-Eleven, you know, like one of those coffee energizer things, and Dr. Pepper, and I'm gonna mix them together because I feel like a craving for that.
You'll either collapse on the spot or never sleep ever again.
It feels really
way
good.
more retarded and dumb shit before. So, yeah.
It's gonna be about getting the balance right. We'll do 3/4 energy drink, 1/4 Dr. Pepper.
There's really no difference.
I feel like this might taste really good.
It might taste good. Maybe make a little sip of it, sippy poop, before you ruin it.
I like it.
Strap in, kiddies. We performing chemistry
Oh,
live.
Marissa said she'll join in soon. We'll have another casketeer.
You said strapping kitties. What?
Holy shit, this is actually so foamy and delicious. Everyone should try this. It's like festive. It's like something you drink on the holidays. What the fuck? This is a great idea. Dr. Pepper and double espresso from 7-Eleven. Highly recommend. That's the kick out the jams.
Oh,
Kick out the jams.
you mix. Never mind.
I mixed cow semen with horse manure.
You would, wouldn't you?
We gotta call someone cool.
The Roman
My cat's
Catholic
here.
Church.
Cat. Let's call the Vatican.
Wait, call Kathy, actually.
No, she's in prison right now. She's in jail.
Still in prison?
She's gonna get out in 2 weeks, I think. I just asked.
I asked. Okay. Oh, yeah, she's
Free
still
Kathy.
like- Yo, she's got it good in there, man. She's got like 3 square meals. She's got people to play games with. That's like better than what she normally has.
Why does it say that it's 96 years old?
Who's 96?
Well,
The Vatican.
I don't know. Was the Vatican built 96 years ago?
Pope Francis might be 96.
I thought it was like ancient.
I thought it was 86 though.
Oh, hey, Boomer. Want to come over and stream, Boomer? Boomer the cat.
88.
Co-host.
Papa Francisco. The Pope didn't have a wife.
Live meta report from Boomer the cat. Chaos cat. On stream. Come up, Boomer. She's gonna jump up on my lap. And then she, like, you can't see it in Discord, but on the stream I have like this like overlay where it's like my camera on the screen. And it's like, it's not just my screen, but it's like kind of my camera, my face emerging out of it like a sort of fluid. And it's got like this eye thing, and it's subtracted from the color, so Boomer will just be part of that. Oh, actually, Boomer wants to wave. I gotta open the door for Boomer, because I'm Boomer's slave! As you were, Boomer. Boomer's gotta go on patrol. Shit, Shalabim.
As a cat owner,
The
as a cat owner, I can confirm human beings are just slaves to cats.
They're puppeteering us.
As I know, my Tuxie, whenever she sits on my chair, I know she's not stealing the chair. She's stealing the throne.
She owns the throne. You're stealing the throne when you sit on it, actually.
Yeah, that's why I stabbed my cat. 35 pounds.
You stabbed your cat?
I just did it 20 minutes ago.
Tito the terrorist stabbed the cat.
Oh, now I'm gonna have to stab you, tell the whole world about that.
Let's see if America bombed Iran yet.
It didn't bomb. Okay, if America bombed Iran, I would be telling you about that.
Because they're on the verge of bombing Iran.
They're not on the verge of bombing Iran.
I mean, we hit Yemen not too long ago for like the 50th
Oh yeah, but
time.
Yemen. Well, yeah, but they've been doing that forever. That's how they get Iran. They bomb Yemen. It's a proxy war. But if they actually bomb Iran,
the thing is, Iran's weakened right now, and they see a way to close in.
they're very weak.
And they're about to make their nuclear program regardless. And the thing is, they're going to hit that button, so it's only a matter of time.
Now, Trump is saying he's pissed off at Putin because Putin was like, condemns he's not going to actually bomb Iran right now.
Oh, damn.
The last
It was an April
2 days
Fool's
ago.
then. Trump's April Fool's plan to bomb Iran.
The man's a fool.
Bomb, 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 bomb Iran. Bomb, 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 bomb Iran. Bomb Iran. You know that song? Wait,
I'm all for it.
we were going to call someone. Let's call the Iranian embassy. They do have an embassy. This is sick. We will make people. You know what? I have an idea. You know what I'm going to do if they pick up?
I defect to the Islamic Republic of Iran.
No, I'm gonna negotiate a peace treaty. We're gonna use MetaState as a way to negotiate peace. (687) 2020. 2020. Nice.
This is Mission of Iran to the United Nations. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. Press Department Dial 2 now. To reach the operator, dial 0. And if you would like to leave a message in our general voicemail, please press 3.
Let's try 2. Sam, you got anything to sell
The
him?
person at extension 252 cannot take your call. Please leave your message after the tone. When done, hang up or press the pound key. Sorry, but the user's mailbox can't accept more messages.
Damn, you think if I leave enough messages, eventually someone will pick up?
I mean, I don't see why not.
It's also late at the Iranian embassy to the UN. It's 9:52.
I want to convince like a bunch of. I just want to get the idea of MetaState into a bunch of global elites' heads. That's all I want to
Why is
do.
the people answering the phone though? Or is that?
I know, but all I have to do is just like get it into like
No, you have to
anyone's
like
head.
fake your way until you get to someone who is, and then you can go nuts.
Okay. Oh, you're smart. Okay, so what do we do? What do we do to get to someone?
You have a legitimate thing, like I'm calling from blah, trying to do, like you're just acting the fool. If you really want to get someone, like you have a magazine, stop acting like
Oh, I do have a magazine. That's
with the fool shit, and you know, be like,
Oh,
hi,
hey, it's
I'm
Moira.
William, calling from bullshit and company. I don't know, but like make it sound. Yeah. Listen,
So-
you
so we-
could have had it with the Scientologist, but you just like when you left the threatening voicemail, so you could have had it.
It wasn't.
You fucked up.
I
bud.
mean, it wasn't a voicemail. Actually, there was someone on the other end. They just weren't talking.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
most they did was say, I don't know what that means, goodbye, and then they hung up on you.
Yeah, but then when I called back, they didn't say anything, but they just hung there on the line.
Hi,
They
I'm
let it-
Bill
they let it
Howard
hang.
calling from the Wichita Free Press, or I don't know, like some. I'm looking to interview, or we're an alternative news agency that likes to, hear the voices of, like, just some like bullshit like that.
Hello, Moira.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello.
We're crank calling terrorists, basically.
Nice. I mean, might as
I
well
told
waste your
Scientology-
time.
Yeah, right. I told Scientology my full name and number, and I told them that MetaState's gonna like wage a culture war on them.
Of course.
And they seemed kind of mad.
What pussy?
The guy seemed a little bit offended. Not gonna lie.
What a bitch.
I don't know what that means, goodbye.
And then when I called back, like I said, they picked up, but there was no one talking, and they just let me go. So I left a little spiel for them, and I declared culture war.
As one does.
So hopefully they have a file on me now, a case file on Coyote.
They probably will.
If they know how to spell.
We're also trying to call a bunch of different consulates in we tried Iran. They sent us to voicemail.
How
We
rude.
tried North Korea. That one. Hold on. Let's try Turkey. I like Turkey. Turkey is a
Guys,
rising
I
star.
must drop for a minute, but I may come back.
Wait, Sam. I need you to tell us about Turkey.
All right, ask away. I have like a minute or two. I have to go. I have to go take a shit. So what do you got?
Just bring us with you to the shitter. It's
No, I don't
perfectly
think you're
fine.
gonna
for
want to
us.
be privy to that.
It will be fine.
I've heard worse
Fine,
things.
Larry,
over
just ask
worse
your question
things.
about Turkey.
Well, first of all, what should we be concerned about with Turkey? Because they're trying to be a player on the world stage.
They're funding the ethnic cleansing of the Kurds. Also, the
That
mayor
is
of Istanbul was just arrested for going against what's his face, Erdogan. They arrested the mayor of Istanbul protest.
Oh, they're imposing martial law?
I don't know about martial law, but he's threatening the opposition. Also, the mayor of New York City was brought under federal indictment for giving like pleasurable treatment to the Turkish government in exchange for money for this building. That's
Well, that's why they were on my mind. I saw that. I remember that.
but Trump dropped it because Adams went to kiss Trump's ass, so Trump told him to drop it.
Trump. Oh my God! Wait, isn't Adams a Democrat?
Yeah, but he's a fucking dumbass, and he's all swagger. He's no fucking brain.
No, Adams is a terrible fucking mayor. I hate him.
I first thought he was good.
He's got no balls. He's got no balls. He's all business, no balls.
An ex-cop. But one good thing about
I
him
should
is
be
he
mayor
doesn't
of
let the
New
criminals like.
Wait, Sam. You know how I said we should make you president in 2036?
Yeah.
Or what if we start with mayor of New York?
Cuomo is going to win this year. Remember the former governor Cuomo? He's running.
It's going to take a few years. Tito the terrorist.
Yeah. But anyway, hold on. You guys seem like you'll be on for a while. I may join back.
Alright. Have fun shitting.
I shall. And I also have to call Rose. Some shit at her sister being fun.
Thrilling.
But the shitting will come first. Okay, so
Priorities.
priorities is the shitting. Anyway, see you all later.
See ya.
Shitting fling.
Yeah, I've heard infinitely worse things than someone shitting over voice chat. I once heard someone flat out fingering themselves over voice chat.
Mm. That's the way it goes.
I have instigated people to. Sometimes when I'm in, I can't tip a streamer, but what I will do is I will drive engagement by leaving a bunch of wordy comments and helping their stream to. And I've noticed a lot of the time that when I do this, like a lot of the time they start getting tips after I start leaving wordy comments because people start like reacting to it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I can't pay with money, so I pay with words.
That's how it goes sometimes.
And in turn, other people give money.
Yeah, I'm just like you scratch my back, I scratch yours kind of deal. It's like it's not capitalism. It's like just like a mutual exchange.
Fair.
I think I like it that way. I think fuck the guys who says I gotta use. It's just more of a direct. It's untaxable, that kind of trade.
Yeah.
Wait, do they tax tips in chatterbait rooms?
Yeah, they do. Usually.
Yeah, so they can't.
Yeah.
That is interesting though. So do they tax it based on engagement?
Well, usually it's set up so I don't personally run a chatterbait, but usually they're essentially independent contractors legally, and they get the forms and everything, but it's a bit of a different setup than your regular like subs or whatever. It's a bit different.
I've been meaning
process,
to start
but...
chatterbaiting.
Hmm?
I've been meaning to start chatterbaiting. I think I might start doing that very, very soon. I just have to figure out how to set it up.
I've been like heavily debating trying to get into live streams, but lately, like with how many seizures and shit I've been having and how shit my Wi-Fi is, like I should probably wait.
I mean, people might be into that.
They maybe, but I feel like that would like put a lot of people off.
I guess, but if you have the hyper-specific niche, no one else will touch you. You get all the audience.
Fair enough.
You know what is interesting, actually, and this applies to the fetish market or the porn market as well as any other market in human economics, basically, is once an idea is introduced to a human culture, it will spread rapidly and vehemently. And like, so basically the idea is like you can make up the rule 34 of the internet. If it exists, there's porn of it. If it exists, somebody will jerk off to it, basically.
Oh yeah.
So I just arbitrarily described that, I guess. I'm tripping a little bit. I'm a little bit tripping. I don't know if you can tell.
So it goes sometimes.
But The way it comes and goes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ebbs and flows.
I'm starting to feel an edible kicking in now.
Nice.
Dig'em. Frog.
Remember when Mayor West invested in the giant Diggum statue?
That would have been a good investment if the city held up firm, because it was gold, right? Like,
Yeah, it
and,
was a
and
golden
Diggum
Diggum.
isn't cancelable. Like Diggum isn't cancelable. Like, that Diggum statue would probably sell for a lot more now.
But no, stupid Quahog had to get upset about it.
Like, I'm thinking about that now that you bring it up. Like, it actually wasn't a bad idea if you think about it. Like, a town investing in a giant golden statue. What with the stipulation that it one day will be eventually melted down? That would be interesting. An art piece that is going. What if? I wonder if we could sell this to a city, like a postmodern art piece that is made out of like a giant amount of like precious metal, and then with the stipulation that part of the art piece is that it gets melted down at the end and scrapped.
I feel like some tweakers would try to scrap it before it could get to that point, and that's why it's never been done.
Well, I mean, like, they do have giant golden statues in places. It's just like there's never tried to make a statue with the intent of destroying it later.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe we could sell that to somewhere. Maybe that's an idea. We got to start talking to more city officials.
Do it.
You should call up like a state office and then request that.
Oh, that's a good point. Let's call more government officials.
I mean, at this point, my state representatives know me by name, because if anything sketchy pops up, I'm directly bitching to them.
Wait, how often do you call them?
Mostly send emails, because that seems to be the best way to get a response.
Do they respond?
Yeah, every time so far.
What do they say?
I mean, so far they've all agreed with me, because there was always some dumb proposition to, like, ban kratom or CBD, like, some really dumb shit with no actual scientific backing, so I was like, no, you know what, I'm gonna bitch to these people directly and give them the information, and do with it what they will, and they agreed with me. And none of those things passed.
Basically, you just told them the information, and then they were less stupid because of it, so they didn't do the stupid thing.
Exactly.
So basically what you're saying is people are capable of learning.
Yeah.
Holy shit, this is not addressed on the common political paradigm. This needs to be taken out. This is the metastate, by the way. This is a very important message.
I feel as if you just unveiled some like ancient scriptures or something, because that is.
Yeah, just look it up. It's all public information.
I should start writing my city. That's what I want to do. I'm going to start.
The representatives. Whatever issues that pop up, like whenever the kratom or other stupid propositions popped up, I sent them emails giving them information. They agreed with me, and the things didn't pass.
Oh my god, is literally the only reason all this stupid shit happens because nobody tells the politicians not to do the stupid shit?
Nobody's running in emails.
I mean, I know certain people do, but like it definitely wouldn't hurt if more people did, because every time I've written something, they've always gotten back to me.
Shit, you got like chaos powers.
Bitching directly.
Who should I call? Who should I write to?
I'll send you my free subscription promo if you don't pass this kratom ban.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, who's someone powerful I should call?
Well, it would probably help to look up in your state who's the most powerful, because caller ID and all that, you're gonna have better luck with your local people.
Yeah, so just look for the King of New York.
Yeah, find the King in New York.
King of New York. Was that Milo?
He might be.
Some rat-looking guy.
Oh yeah.
The King of New York.
He just got off the call, but he might be coming back soon. He's taking a shit. How rude.
The king of.
Oh damn, King of New York looks kind of good.
He looks like Christopher Walken.
Yeah, he does.
I think that's what's Christopher. Let's call Christopher
That
Walken.
is Christopher Walken.
I don't think.
Christopher Walken phone number.
I don't.
This magic internet box might have the answers. He famously does not own a cell phone. Wow, what a G. He's living in his. Good for him.
He still lives in the 70s.
I'm proud of him. He didn't. It's not. I'm not saying it's better or worse, but like, he's got a way of life, and he's confident in it. I'll give him that. If you get what I'm saying.
So I guess you can't.
Although I will
call him.
say, yeah. Although maybe that's just what he wants us to think.
Well, I mean, since he still lives in the past, he could handwritten letter to him.
Danny there's got to be like Andy Dick. Maybe we can call Andy Dick.
Why?
I'm ready to get 86 and party with Andy Dick.
Oh no.
Oh my God! Andy
I
Dick's
forgot.
phone number's on Twitter.
Wait, what?
I think we can call Andy Dick. I think we might actually be able to call Andy
Why
Dick.
is his phone number on Twitter?
He tweeted it. Let's see if it loads up. I'm gonna tell Andy Dick all about MetaState.
Oh my.
We'll wish him a happy April Fool's. Oh wait, it's someone else's phone number.
Oh, it's someone else harassing him. Well, I mean, you can call him though.
Yeah, let's call it. Fuck it. I'll call this random phone number Andy Dick tweeted in 2022.
Call Andy Dick's harassment.
It's probably not even the same phone number anymore. It's probably a different guy. 405. Imagine Andy Dick somehow picks up. It's Portsmouth, Virginia.
Guess that tone means no.
Damn. Well, it says call. Damn. Wait, what's this?
No, we can't talk to Andy Dick's harasser.
Andy Dick had. Did you hear about Andy Dick's whole story recently?
I'm gonna be honest, I haven't even heard of Andy Dick until today.
He's basically like how he sounds like he's you know Roger the alien from American Dad?
Yeah.
He's Roger the alien in real life.
Huh.
He reaps what he sows all the time. If you hire Andy Dick to show up in an event, you will get somebody who is going to probably sexually harass you. Howard, there's no way we can prank call Howard Stern, but let's try it anyway. To reach Howard Stern, you can call. Oh shit!
Well, I mean, you could call the show.
Wait, is this show hasn't been good in so many years. I don't know. Fuck it. Let's try it. Let's see what happens when we call off hours. 1-833-783. Kathy, I put Kathy on TikTok, and she was called into Howard Stern before, but they wouldn't like air the clip because she was too dirty.
Wow.
7674. She's the hot dog hooker. She's in jail right now. I don't know if you caught that earlier.
Yeah, I heard that. Yo, who is still the second viewer that's watching your stream?
It's probably the government, I bet. Hi, government. Hello? Oh, wait, no. Who is maybe we go less obvious. Who's somebody who would be like not afraid to put their information out there because a lot of people wouldn't be looking for them, but might actually be really interesting to talk to? There's got to be someone like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I'm thinking about power positions, like mayors maybe. Actually, let's call up some mayors. Let's look up some. Let's I don't think I don't think this one is just ringing forever.
Yeah.
I think it's because it's off show hours. 636, no 639. I like how you can just look up. This technology has existed for so long, and we have not been utilizing it. I don't know why. I mean, some people have. I've been really inspired by this John Breaks Bad News guy.
Thank you for calling 311. New York City. We're here to help. For emergencies, please call 911. For fast and easy access to information and services, go to 311 online at nyc.gov/311 or use our NYC 311 mobile app. To continue in English, please press 1. Today, Tuesday, alternate side parking rules are suspended. All other rules, including
This
parking
is important
meters,
data.
remain in effect. Tomorrow, Wednesday, alternate side parking and parking meter rules are in effect. For information about curbside composting, please press 9. To report a problem with heat or hot water, please press 1. For help with parking tickets, including bus lanes, red lights, or speed camera violations, please press 2. To make a noise complaint, please press 3. To report trash, recycling, or compost that was not picked up on your collection day, please press 4. For help with property taxes or a notice of property value, please press 5.
I don't know why this is funny to me.
Please remain on the line. Are you calling for information about the IDMIC card?
Yes.
All right. Please hold while I connect you.
No, I don't want to do this. This one's boring. That was a boring one. We need an official. It was the reason I let it go so long is because I want to clip that reel, and it's gonna like be like, because on my Twitch screen it's like all fuzzy and like staticky, and it looks like it looks like some Welcome to Night Vale style shit kind of. You can see my hands moving like shadow puppets. It's far out, man. I'll put the stream on the stream. That's the meta stream. Let's meta stream. Streaming the stream of stream. Streaming the stream of thought. Streaming the stream of mind. What's behind? Trying to reach out into the void to delve and conjure up some divine junky juice, some makeshift meaning, if you catch my drift. You could call this a chaos magic ritual.
I feel very enlightened.
We're taking a bunch of dopamine, and we're casting a bunch of dice, and we're seeing what numbers and variables those dice can link together, and sometimes those dice come up with interesting variables, if you get my drift. As I move around like the the stream is just like coming in and out, like because the color is being corrected for at different angles, I guess, different shadows. It's pretty trippy. It's just getting more confuzzled the more I wave my hands around. It's like I can cast the magic spells with my hands. I'm literally like changing the screen. Like, what the fuck, dude? That's kind of hip. New power discovered.
You're just a specter. That's what I'm seeing.
Right? But like the way these screens are popping up, right? They're moving in conjunction with my hands. Like for example, you saw that one just move right to left, right?
Bro, this is
That was my hand moving.
this is like the connect. This is the connect that you're doing.
I'm a demon of the metaverse, emerging from the primordial soup. Also, that's a picture of my eye, so it's not just the camera. That picture of my eye was transposed with an LSD crystal and an AI imager. That's my Discord profile that I've been using for a while, and I just blended that in too. It's the all-seeing eye of MetaState. Fumbling for a groove. This, as trippy as this is, we should call more fucking prank call numbers. I'm feeling more prank call numbers.
Feel like I'm super high and I just looked into another universe.
I'm glad. I'm glad to have you here, man. It's been a while. It's nice hanging around, you know?
Yeah.
I'm basically running this stream now, like, kind of as a job. I'm trying to do it as a job. So this is like my campfire, and anyone can stop by and tell stories or just do what they want, you know?
Yeah.
And today is April Fool's Day, so I'm being like really tripped out and far out about it because it's like I want to make that into a cool holiday. I consider myself a professional fool as an entertainer, you know.
Hey, we both travel similar fields.
Hell yeah! How have you been doing, by the way?
I've been doing quite swell. My Empire of Chaos has been particularly active with how often we do get-togethers nowadays.
Oh, the Nun's Empire is still building its cards?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Fucking, we should do a collab sometime, because I've been putting out a lot of stuff.
Absolutely.
What kind of stuff are you making these days?
The most recent idea that's come to mind that I really want to try doing, I want to try doing like a, and it's a mainly one field I haven't tapped into yet, but I think it'd be pretty fun. I want to do my own take on like those Minecraft ARGs that you see. Except this one is not so much an ARG, but rather I'm trying to make a Silent Hill-esque story in Minecraft.
So like you get like a DM going in the Minecraft world to do things to the players?
Not really. It's just a full like it's just a video series, but it's meant to be from perspective.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's meant to be like a player is documenting and investigating basically some like weird like Silent Hill-esque like just really freaky shit happening across multiple servers.
Do you have like different maps you go on and that are designed for it?
Yeah.
That's sick. How far in are you?
I'm still trying. It's still in its very early like concepts right now. But
I mean, fuck, I'd check one out.
Because I do have a couple worlds basically already all set, but I'm trying to now just piece it all together. I'm trying to get the story going first.
You know what? Once we're done streaming, I'm gonna catch up on that. Well, I'm curious. I'm interested. You got me hooked.
Alrighty.
Dig it. But for now. Oh, you know what I've been doing? Have you played Pal World? I saw that you have Pal World on
Yeah, I played a lot of it.
I have been streaming Pal World a lot. I've been making the Pal World Power Hour my main show. That's basically what I've been streaming like 24/7. Like like I have it set so the pals can die, but I can't. I can respawn, but they can't. So it's sad when they die.
Oh.
And whenever I have a guest on the show, I'll name a pal after them, and we'll just like sit around the campfire and talk like therapy, Gecko. It's a new concept I've been working on, but I've been like just Pal World Power Houring. Yo, you should you should be a guest on the Pal World Power Hour because you actually have the game. You're the first guest who actually has the game.
Yeah.
Would you be interested?
Sure.
You want to do it now?
Probably not now. I think I'm gonna like.
All right.
Man.
Well, yeah, whenever. I basically I do the Pal World Power Hour stream. I've been doing it more and more. I don't have a regular schedule, but I've been basically doing it like a job. So I've been hopping in basically every day, and I go in Discord and I start streaming on Pal World, and my friends will sometimes come in, and and I'll announce it in Discord too. So I'll put up things when I'm streaming. And if you want to ever join in the Pal World Power Hour, that'd be hit. I'll hit you up next time I go live. Actually, today I'm taking a break from the Pal World Power Hour. I did some War Thungus streaming because they do April Fool's events, and I really love War Thunder's April Fool's events. But I also wanted to do some Ascension WoW events with Rose, but Ascension WoW is still updating. But it doesn't matter because we're doing this phone call thing. It really, what I like about Pal World and Ascension WoW and why I'm using them frequently because I'm trying to make more like creative style. I want to get back into filmmaking in the games. Is I like the idea of just puppeteering them as a way of animation. I mean, you get that. You definitely do that all the time, right? like.
Yeah, I don't touch that kind of stuff like that much anymore.
Oh,
puppeteering
why
games
not?
and all puppeteering games and all that, because like I spent way too long trying to get the Gmod things to get going, and I just gave up entirely on that.
So, I mean, with the Gmod stuff, it was really complicated because you have to like manipulate all their bones and do it like one-on-one. What I'm going for is more of like a less realistic format, but I'm like, we have avatars in these game worlds, and like they don't have to be realistic because they're just our characters. You know how like Wreck-It Ralph is a self-acknowledged metaverse?
Yeah.
It's like that same idea of a self-acknowledged metaverse. So it's like, when I stream on Pal World Power Hour, my character's name is Meth Orphan. I also have a character in WoW named Meth Orphan. It dials back into some lore that I have, but that's not important right now. But basically, the character of Meth Orphan is an avatar that I use in the metaverse, and it's purple skin, green hair, and I have it on Facebook too. It's represented in different ways, but this character I've ascribed as a sort of puppet. And I can like talk sometimes through the lens of Meth Orphan, but I'll also talk through the lens of Coyote. And it's like weird going back and forth because it's like creating a tulpa.
You do a Topomancer too, huh?
You're doing that? You're hip to the groove?
Yeah, I've dabbled in it. I don't know if I quite got one to how I initially wanted it to be.
Well, what'd you do? What'd you get?
I think I was really high one night and I tried it. It was
I mean, it takes maintenance.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him, but I haven't felt him in a while. I think he died.
Oh no.
The poor thing got branded in my clusterfuck of a mind.
He's in the he's collapsed on the toilet bowl and is being sucked in slowly.
He somehow found a way to fall out of that reality, and now I can't find him.
He's seeping through the mind hole, regurgitating ooze. Galaxies of Pocahontas. Wait, hold on. Idea.
Because sometimes when I try to understand my own line of thinking, I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, why am I like this?
Sometimes when I don't know what to do with my brain, I let my fingers type and they start doing words for me. And it engages another network of neurons, I think, that is a sort of different. I think of myself as partially made up of a calculator and an internal beast. And the internal beast is where the intentions and the emotions lie. I've learned that I should always trust the internal beast's intentions, but not necessarily its ideas, because sometimes its ideas are panicky. But if you can trust its intentions, then you can use the calculator part of your brain to analyze those ideas and figure out which of the ideas are bullshit and which aren't. That's the meta state, if you will. It's part of the thought plague.
The thought plague?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to spread metastate like a decryption key. Like a meme. I want people to ask what is metastate.
You're trying to dig your own rabbit hole.
Cause like if you have the idea of metastate in your head, no matter what you could decode from it, it doesn't necessarily have to be the thing I meant by it. I do have a lot of things I apply it to. Like, metastate is more than just the meme. It's also this, like, it's a lot of the things I've been describing to you over the years. But, like, it can be decrypted into something that is inherently meta. And so by doing that, it sort of engages people to think critically in a way by necessity, if you will. I'm trying to like turn on the masses. I want adults to be able to consent. You there?
Yeah.
That too far out of an idea.
I'm trying to just take all the stuff in.
Oh damn. There is this guy on my other screen. I'll put it on this screen. He looks like the guy from what was it called? Yogscast. Simon. I don't know if this is him, but the archetype of Yogscast Simon is in my Brave browser, and it looks like a Pal World character. Oh, it's Decentraland. It's the crypto virtual world. I guess that still exists.
Yeah, I kind of see Yogscast in that.
The problem with Decentraland is they wanted to make it's an interesting concept, Decentraland, because they wanted to back their cryptocurrency with a game that actually provides value to the currency by being a game. But the problem with it is that the game sucks. It's a terrible game. It's HTML coded. It's not even like it, like
Yeah.
it's super but in theory, it's an interesting idea to tie a currency to a game. Because, like, the intrinsic sense of value, if you catch my drift,
Yeah.
the competition. If you can create the spot, then people start creating the drive. You galvanize, like the Chemical Brothers say. Galvanize. Galvanize. Oh, Rosa says she'll be back on soon. Her sister's freaking out because there's a cop parked outside their house.
Oh.
And it's just an anxiety thing. It's not like the cop has nothing to do with anything, but it just happens to be there. And I guess, yeah, isn't that great? Isn't we live in a world where I mean she's predisposed to be really anxious about a lot of stuff, Rosa's sister, but like, of course I used to be afraid of cops too, because I got arrested when I was 15 for pot, and they really fucking threw the books at me because the guy I got arrested with was just such a dick about it. But they, oh man, like, and we were right next to the cop station, and they just like pulled 6 cars up, just had an eighth on me, and he had an eighth on him, and it's like, Jesus Christ, dude, why are you... I was more scared of my mother than them, though.
Yeah, anyone would.
The fucked up thing is, too, my friend who I got arrested with, he was like a few years older than me, and he was like, let me do all the talking. It turns out later he's a sociopath, and he doesn't know anything about anything. He's just like totally like full of himself. He just talks down to these cops like in the most deplorable, demeaning way. He's basically asking the cops to slap the book at us. He's like, I'm horrified, and also I'm high out of my mind because I'm 15 at this point, and I just started smoking weed, and we just smoked an ounce joint before that because my buddy was going off to college, and that was basically like his celebration joint. So it's actually good because back when weed was that illegal still, that would have been a much worse offense if we had all of that weed on us. But we just had an eighth each. So I was as stoned as a stump, and I just got fucking... And he threw a bottle at me. Not like in aggression, but to catch, you know? I didn't catch it because I was high, but, you know, it was like, because I got high. But, like... The cop used that as an excuse. They said it was littering when they pulled around. They're like, that's why they stopped us. It was also 2 a.m. and like, isn't it a little late to be out on a school night?
It's like, bro, you never went out and just lived.
The cops don't have lives. You see, there's actually a high school bully to cop pipeline. That's a big thing. They recruit from that culture, if you will.
Yeah, I believe it.
Because, like, you know, if you like expressing authority and power over people, then that's be a cop. Wait, you telling me they'll give me a gun and they'll have to do whatever I say? Oh my God, sign me up, Chief. Oh, dangerous? Oh, that's for the thrill of the kill. I live to die in danger. That's why I want to be the top cop. Mr. Muntz, I'm like Nelson Muntz. And I'm going to be the best cop in town, you see. I'm going to put them all away. I'm going to get hit with the trip, and I'm going to grip them with a new stipulation because I gotta pull the trigger. Jimmy the Wick. He's indicted on a new crime, and I think I can bust him. But I gotta find the evidence first. If you see what I'm saying, we gotta go find some evidence for Jimmy, so we can make sure he doesn't go back to the streets and start frolicking and polluting the paradigm with his pretty little penis. If you catch what I'm saying, Chief.
The chief applauds.
I just totally spontaneously became that character. The chief of blondes. What's the chief of what's a blonde? Like blonde heads?
The chief of the blonde.
It's like, yeah, totally, man. I totally know what you're talking about. I'll do whatever you say, Copper Man. I just as long as it doesn't etch my fuzz, you know. As long as I can get my organic farm to table smoothie at 12 p.m. sharp, because I gotta stay regular. I gotta keep the bowel movements regular, you know. I gotta keep up the potassium and all the filaments and stuff so we can keep growing and spinning around and whatnot. Oy vey, I'm really high. I wonder if you could tell.
Yeah, I can tell.
Hip to the trip, flip the rip. Alex, have you ever heard of Lord Buckley?
No.
Can I expose you to one of the comedic greats, one of the founding fathers of this style of comedy from way back in the day?
No, it's a good thing you finished the sentence, because if we're gonna leave it off, I cannot expose you. I was just gonna have something very different on mind.
No. Can I show you some propaganda from the 1950s?
Gladly.
I'm pretty sure we won't get copyright striked for this. This is now a reaction. Lord Buckley he was a jazz conductor, but he turned comedian.
I'm sure something like this could be considered public domain. I mean, that's like getting DMCA'd for playing a JFK speech. Like, what do they care?
Oh, I have a video actually uploaded with JFK saying why go to the moon, but it's Osama bin Laden and an AI talking over it. Oh wait, I googled Ken Kesey. That was the wrong the wrong mode. Lord Buckley. This guy. I'll show you his the train. Well, first off, the meat puppet bit. This is him on the Ed Sullivan Show. This is a bit with some video. This guy is not British, by the way. Also, John Wayne's in this for some reason. You can feel the groove. No. Yep. Solid, dear boy. Everything will be fine and dandy, sir? Yeah. I'm gonna try to steal the characters. I'm gonna integrate them into my meat flesh. Oh, you. Hoo, Johannes. Okay. It's timeless. Yeah.
Yeah, this like black and white stuff is better than the modern day shit.
Right? He did a lot of speed.
They need to get
Hip hip
they need to
hooray!
get speeds in Hollywood so they can make entertaining stuff again.
Uh, I mean, you know what I'm really excited for? The fucking Minecraft movie. I'm excited for the Minecraft movie.
You are the first person I ever heard say that.
It's hyperpop because did you see the trailer?
Yeah.
So you know how that's the magical mystery tour? There's lore behind that song. That song was the Beatles made a movie and an album that went with that song and a whole concept, the Magical Mystery Tour, which was like a bus trip across England, and that was a trippy bus trip ride that was an homage to the Merry Pranksters' actual bus trip, which was a beat culture thing that happened in 1964 when Ken Kesey and the Merry Pranksters spread LSD around America. That was basically the mainstream's hyperpop realized reaction of it. And the thing about the Beatles making a movie and Minecraft making a movie is these are both creative mediums that are like like Minecraft is a game where you create stuff, and the Beatles are playing a game where you create stuff. If you see what I'm saying, is like it's a hyper pop sort of hyper sigil. If you get my drift. I'm sorry, I talked over it.
This is way too much like philosophical for my my dope head right now.
Just pay attention to the meat puppets. Ooh. This guy, like, I heard Ken Kesey mention him in an interview. He said if you want to find the source of this trip, look for Lord Buckley. So I looked for Lord Buckley, and that sent me on a spiral that led me down this artistic path I'm on. I got the artisan really deep, if you know what I'm saying. We're getting neurodivergent up in this bitch. You gotta hear his bit on the H-bomb. So long, Mom. I'm off to drop the bomb. We'll find some other visuals. He's openly criticizing religion in the 1950s, McCarthyist America. But does it in such a way.
Alright, again, you fucking stupid beep boop.
Beep boop. Something I can feel. Yeah, my brain's on. Open up visions of chaos. Ooh, it's generating stuff. So long, Mom. I'm off to drop the bomb. Next scene is the Kremlin. How is this still relevant today? What the fuck, dude? Why does this make sense today? That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
This is from 1958.
Russia never changed around that time period.
The dynamics of the world stage hasn't really. Well, it's terrible news. The message of MetaState is comedy is terrorism over time, and the best way to fight terrorism is to joke about 9/11, for example.
Name a better cure.
Because right, what is the goal of terrorism? To make you fear. But what if? And hear me out. This is crazy. This is a fucking weird fucking thing here, right? What if instead of being afraid and sad, we laughed?
Exactly.
Like what if instead of hating life and the horrible world around us, what if we just thought it was hilarious? How I learned to love the bomb. Wigwam Slim Slam. Let's see what else is on the propaganda stream. See what else is cooking. Let's see what the YouTube algorithm wants to deliver to me. There's got to be something here, something spicy, something waracle. The way. Iran targets key U.S. military bases. This is what I was talking about earlier, but Sam doesn't think it's a threat, or Tito doesn't think it's a threat.
Iran will not survive.
It is true. This is probably it's unfortunate. I have this whole thing like if they wouldn't. I know I know what they could do to solve. I know what they could do to solve this fucking problem, this bullshit. But they're not gonna do it. I know they won't do it, but I know they could do it, but they won't. It's very, very frustrating. Because if they would just like start like opening up trade with Iran, and like then you could sanction Iran and Israel at different times to control them sort of and influence them instead of just like letting them run rampant on each other. Instead of like because Israel, Saudi Arabia, and Iran are like the three major power players in the Middle East. Also Turkey, kind of like it's this like Dust Bowl soup, and then you have America and China and Russia all on the outskirts, like influencing the bigger picture that comes in. But like within the middle, the Fertile Crescent or whatever, you also got like Egypt and Jordan and a bunch of there's other players. It's not that simple, of course, but like those are the three big boy toys. So when you're talking about like power bargaining, like it's really interesting because like for the longest time, Saudi Arabia was getting so close to doing business with Israel, and like say what you want about it. If Saudi Arabia and Israel did business, that would be very good for world peace. That would be if the Jews and the Muslims could trade. That would be very, very nice. We would like that, I think. But that's why these attacks happen. That's why this whole thing happened, and that's why I mean Netanyahu's using this whole bullshit to stay in power. Because he's done war crimes and he knows that if he gets out of office, he's gonna get basically hanged. So he's just pushing it as far as he can possibly push it, because they're a vengeful people. I know I'm one of them. But oh god, I have so many Zionist family members. It's kind of cringe. I'm just going off the rails, rampaging. What do you think?
I barely pay attention anymore to shit that goes on between the countries like that.
Oh yeah, it's interesting to me. It's like this giant game, this puzzle they're putting together. I don't because I didn't start out from a political standpoint. I started out because I was really interested in history, and then I just got really into history, and then I caught up to today times, and I'm like, shit, history's happening now, you know. And now I want to get involved because I kind of want to change the world. As egotistical and bullshit as that sounds, I kind of want to like actually try and maybe make a difference. Maybe because like I don't think like your vote does too much, but I think like if you can influence a lot of people, that's better than voting. So this is my idea. And I think that the elites of this country too, they've been driving the working class against each other for too long. I think the Democrats and the Republicans have been demonizing each other over social issues that don't even need to be on the government's mind. And like my whole thing is like I want to take social issues out of government. I'm sorry to get ranty. I'm just branching out. I'm kind of tripping. But it's April Fools, you know. I'm just foolishly putting out my political platform while high as fuck on drugs. Look at me. I'm just a fool. What I say doesn't matter, you know. This is absurd. Nothing I say will change the world. Obviously, I'm not going to make a difference, right?
I mean, sometimes the best results do come from when the common man steps up.
This may be the case. Then you may be seeing through something, but you know, it's interesting because I would really like somebody to try and take me down. That would make me very much more powerful. Like I always hear about like a lot of people scared of getting silenced, but in America anyway, the one thing that I seem to have access to is the ability to scream out into the void, very very loud. And I think freedom of speech is the most important right that Americans have access to. And it pisses me off how it's being challenged every day by the culture wars and all that bullshit. I think the government just needs to not dictate morality or ethics, because people, whatever your view is on ethics or morality, you know, you can debate that, but why should that be the government's business? Is, I guess, my point. Well, let me put it this way: like, we probably have different morality on some level, right? Like, there's probably things we fundamentally don't view the same things on. That's just how it works, you know? You there?
Yeah.
But
I think I might head off real soon.
oh, that's cool. I'm sorry if you didn't want to get political as
No, it's not that. It's I think the edible I took. I think there's a lot more
it's
there.
just you
There's a lot more than I anticipated.
you're getting far out, man.
Yeah, I for a
Me
brief
too.
moment I thought my soul left my body.
Jesus Christ, you're on another level.
Yeah.
You're real okay. I see. You're out there. You're just like I'm like you're I'm like ranting about politics, and you're like, oh my god, my hands, man, my hands.
It felt like for a second where like there was like a brief moment where I was just like without any control, I was just leaning just forward onto my desk, and I snapped back. And then it was like,
Oh
I was
shit!
like, dude, like I felt like I was about to look at myself.
I need to show you something incredibly trippy before you go. The Omnifloid. You know that thing about how Dark Side of the Moon lines up with what's that with Dorothy, the Yellow Brick Road?
No, I'm not familiar with that.
My brain just tripped out. It's the Wizard of Oz. That's the word I'm looking for. The Wizard of Oz lines up with Dark Side of the Moon. This is what we call the Omnifloid. You know what? I won't even describe it. I'll just play it. This is Paul Blart Mall Cop 2, The Wizard of Oz, and every Pink Floyd album all at once. And some other stuff as well. You can derive insane meaning out of this. This is the best thing to watch when you're zooted.
I don't know about the whole thing, but I mean,
Look into the divine lens of the Omnifloid. What do you see?
are you trying to be the new Charles Manson?
No, I don't want to. I don't want to tell people what to do. I want people to tell themselves what to do. That's the difference between me and Charles Manson. Charles Manson's a prick. I really think you should just be your best self, you know? Whatever that means to you.
So you're not a cult. You're an omni cult.
It's a culture. Yeah. I'm starting a cult. But it's not a religion. I will say that. We are definitely not a religion. Because religions are tools of social control, and I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to spread the word of MetaState. The divinations. And you know, the thing is, like, I'm just a guy, and I'm up my own ass, and I'm not better than you or anyone. And I think that's important to remember. That's part of MetaState, is that just like, basically all MetaState is just like a stand-in for the idea of an omnipresent thing. Like, you can be aware of yourself and others' awareness, if you catch my drift. Because basically, like, this film I'm showing you, it's a bunch of stuff condensed together, and your brain can pick out different stuff from the mess. It's interesting to see what you can divine from the soup. Because I think people can be their own gods. I think people can sort of hold the keys to their own prison. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think if we can just lead ourselves, if we know where the source of meaning comes from, which is internally deep inside our brains, it's nothing special. It's just like we can just, you know, make the. All I'm saying is I want to live in a world where adults can consent. I'm not trying to. I don't believe in a greater good. I don't think I'm necessarily trying. I don't. It doesn't matter if I control the world. I'm already happy I won. You know, I have a few friends that care about me and stuff. I don't need to. If Metastate succeeds, that's bonus points. That's what I'm trying to do. It's kind of like a joke, but I would like to leverage it into a sort of a career in the entertainment industry. So that's my plan, is to try and make some money off advertisement or whatever. Just for stuff that's innocuous, you know, stuff I could actually, and eventually sell my own merchandise, just jokes and japes and whatnot, because that's value right there. That's what the economists don't want people to do, is to create cultures, because when you create cultures, you create value from scratch, and that's dangerous to the foundation of the economy. If you can.
I think I'm gonna head off now.
That's hell yeah. Good night.
Good night.
I will leave you with that. This was a good endpoint to the stream, I think. A good indoctrination to MetaState. Happy April Fool's Day!
Happy April Fools.